A woman with red nails and golden jewelry is not who she claims to be. Be cautious of what she offers you. Archangel Michael says, a shadow has been placed near your light, and she comes wearing beauty-like armor. Her red nails are sharp not just in style, but in energy. Her golden jewelry is not a gift, but a symbol of control hidden behind the sparkle. She is not what she appears, and her presence was not an accident. She is watching your moves and mirroring your emotions. Everything she offers you is tied to a chain you cannot see. You will soon notice her charm pulling you towards something that feels promising but holds danger. Her laugh hides jealousy, her kindness hides strategy. What looks like friendship is a mask hiding a deeper mission. Be careful with what you accept from her, because not every gift is a blessing. Some offers are bait, and some smiles are sharpened like knives. Your spirit can already feel the warning, but your heart needs to be reminded. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There was a moment recently when she complimented something small about you. That wasn't flattery, it was calculation. She was testing your response to see how much influence she could gain. Archangel Michael says, you are under divine protection, but you must still stay alert. When a woman presents herself with elegance but her energy feels like static, trust the vibration, not the words. Her stories shift subtly each time she speaks. The more you listen, the more you'll notice small details that don't align. It's because she's weaving a net, not telling the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's someone connected to her who is feeding her information about you. It could be someone you trust, unknowingly opening windows into your private life. That link must be broken before deeper damage is done. You are being observed more than you think. From what you wear to what you post, even your silences are being studied. This woman is building a map of your soul so she can eventually mislead you. She will act helpful, offering you solutions before you even ask. But that's part of the trick, to make you believe she understands you more than others. That emotional shortcut is dangerous. Archangel Michael says, resist the urge to overshare your heart right now. Your openness is sacred and not meant for those wearing disguises. You are being called to guard your spirit fiercely. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You may feel confusion about her intentions because she does just enough good to blur the lines. That's the method of the deceiver, mixing truth with manipulation. If you feel drained after being around her, that's your sign. She's been using her beauty and charm to get what she wants from many, not just you. But you are different. Your calling threatens her control. This is why she's drawn to you, not out of admiration but out of quiet competition. She believes if she can dim your light, her shadow will expand. But divine justice is watching. Even her compliments are twisted like a forked tongue. One hand lifts while the other is preparing to take. Don't confuse attention with alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's something very specific she offered you recently, an item, opportunity, or invitation. It seemed harmless, maybe even kind. But spiritually, it was a hook. The energy around that offer didn't settle right, did it? That discomfort wasn't coincidence. You were meant to feel it because heaven didn't allow the manipulation to pass unnoticed. Comment if this message is unlocking something inside you. Your spirit always knew something was wrong. Now the words are confirming the silent alarms that have been ringing for weeks. She has copied parts of your personality to make you feel a sense of kinship. But what's copied has no roots. Her imitation is admiration twisted into control. Type Amen to get blessing 808. She has worn many faces to many people before you. To some, she is soft. To others, she is ruthless. Her personality adapts like smoke, slipping through cracks and settling in unnoticed. The most dangerous thing about her is how she studies before she strikes. She does not rush. She waits until she knows your rhythm, then disrupts it quietly. Her red nails are like signals of fire. Her golden bracelets aren't accessories, they're echoes of an ancient manipulation she's mastered over time. Don't let her aesthetic blind you from her intention. Archangel Michael says, protection is not passive, it requires awareness. Your intuition is your divine sword. Wield it, especially now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Do not confront her aggressively, as she thrives on reaction. She'll twist it into evidence and play the victim with ease. Silence and distance are your strength. She will try to rope others into her narrative. She might speak about you in vague terms, planting doubt in rooms you haven't entered. But truth stands taller than gossip, it always returns like thunder. She's skilled at pretending innocence. Her expressions are trained, her voice calculated. But in private, her eyes reveal everything, the greed, the jealousy, the strategy. If you've recently experienced a falling out or sudden coldness from people you trust, check the link. Her influence is leaking into relationships like poison in a well. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The red nail polish isn't just color, it's symbolism. Red for allure, red for warning, red for deception. Golden jewelry for power stolen from others, not earned. She may mention things about your past she shouldn't know. Watch for those moments, they're not coincidences. Someone has whispered, and she's using it as leverage. You once considered helping her. That's how pure your heart is. But the truth is, she saw that goodness as an entry point. She doesn't know your full strength yet. She only sees the softness. But when the divine fire rises in you, she will run. Type Amen to get blessing 313. There is a mirror moment coming. Very soon, she will reveal a piece of herself she can't hide. It will be in a reaction, a look, or a word that slips. That will be the final confirmation. You won't need more proof. You'll feel the divine clarity settle like calm after a storm. Comment, I see it now, if you're already sensing this shift. Your awakening is not paranoia, it's prophecy unfolding. You are protected but also being trained to discern deeper. She thought you were alone. But you're surrounded by divine watchers. Her plan is falling apart one hidden lie at a time. Type Amen to get blessing 118. Soon, someone close to her will start to distance themselves. They will feel the imbalance. One by one, her alliances will collapse. Her charm cannot hold against truth. Truth doesn't compete, it simply shines. And when your truth fully surfaces, her disguise will dissolve. You may hear her name linked to trouble soon. This is part of the exposure. Heaven has begun the reversal. Archangel Michael says, keep your silence sacred. When the wave comes, it will clear out everything not aligned with your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 121. She came into your life to delay a blessing. But the blessing wasn't cancelled, only paused. Now that you see clearly, it's resuming. There was a test in this connection. You passed it the moment you trusted your gut. Now reward is near. Don't be surprised if you start seeing signs everywhere: feathers, numbers, dreams. These are confirmations from the divine realm. Comment if strange signs have been following you. It's not coincidence. It's the invisible world speaking your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 242. If you feel like crying after reading this, let it happen. Release is part of rebirth. You are not breaking, you're blooming. A woman who needed control met a soul who couldn't be caged. That is why she failed. That is why you rise. Her silence will speak volumes soon. She will retreat into her own shadows, no longer able to mimic your light. Soon, you will meet someone who restores your trust. Someone who brings what she only pretended to offer. The real gift, not the trap. Type Amen to get blessing 525. A major opportunity is still on the horizon. She tried to delay it by draining your energy. But your energy is being replenished right now. Stay focused. Protect your name, your space, and your spirit. You are walking into divine territory. There's someone watching all this from a distance. They've seen the way she operates. And they are preparing to step in with truth. That moment will change everything. It will close this chapter and open a portal to your rightful future. Type Amen to get blessing 808. You're not the first she tried to trick, but you're the last who will fall for it. You are not meant to be fooled, but to be freed. Let this be your awakening, not your regret. Let this be the day you choose yourself over charm, truth over temptation. Her influence is fading fast now. You've reclaimed your energy, your clarity, and your power. And you didn't even have to fight for it, just recognize it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 303. She's going to notice the shift in your energy very soon. The way you no longer respond with eagerness, the way your eyes don't light up when she enters. That will confuse her, and that confusion will begin to unravel her power. Her questions may start increasing, subtle ones, trying to measure your awareness. She may even pretend to confess something small, as a distraction. But remember, every small truth she tells hides a larger one still buried. Don't let pity pull you back. She will play the sympathy card once she sees her grip weakening. That's how she keeps doors cracked open, but this time, you must shut it completely. Comment if you feel her energy slipping away already. That means you've already started healing. You are not who you were when she first arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You may find old conversations replaying in your mind. Words she said that once seemed innocent will now echo with different meaning. That's clarity rising from within. Archangel Michael says, you are being guided to retrieve your power from the hands you gave it to too easily. There is no shame in trusting, but now it's time to reclaim. Do not go looking for closure, her truth is not needed for your freedom. Closure will come from within, through detachment, through peace, through power. Soon, you will see someone else falling under her charm. But this time, you won't feel bitterness, only wisdom. You've crossed the bridge they are just approaching. Type Amen to get blessing 626. The mirror is cracked, and through that crack, truth is pouring. She cannot maintain the illusion anymore. One wrong step from her, and even her supporters will begin to question. She has spent too long building a fake throne out of borrowed pieces. Now the weight of her lies is collapsing it all. You'll hear whispers about her downfall soon. You will feel no joy in her fall, only confirmation. You've evolved beyond the need for revenge. The win is in your peace. Archangel Michael says, walk away not in anger but in divine elegance. Let her hear your silence louder than any confrontation. Type Amen to get blessing 929. A new chapter is unlocking for you. A clearer circle, better blessings, deeper joy. The weight that left your shoulders was spiritual. Watch how your body begins to feel lighter. Your sleep becomes deeper. Your mind becomes sharper. That's what happens when the leech is removed. She underestimated your soul. She thought she was dealing with someone easy to manipulate. But divine light cannot be controlled by darkness. Soon, people will start speaking your name with honor again. The false stories will fall away like dust in wind. What remains will be truth. Type Amen to get blessing 535. You've come so far from where this began. From confusion to confidence. From suspicion to spiritual certainty. Every lesson she tried to disguise has been exposed. Every moment of manipulation now stands in the open light. And you are still standing. You are not the victim of her story, you are the rewrite. The reset. The revival. Heaven is rejoicing in your clarity. There's a blessing tied to your awareness. Something is coming now that was being blocked by her presence. Watch how quickly it manifests. Type Amen to get blessing 747. You may soon feel drawn to clean your space, remove certain objects or gifts. Trust that instinct. Spiritual attachments linger in physical things. Clear it all. Let the air move freely again. Let peace return to your surroundings. Her energy must be evicted in every form. Comment if you've been feeling that urge already. That's spiritual detox. It's a sign you're no longer under her energetic grip. What she offered looked like gold, but it was gilded poison. What you now have is pure, because it came from above, not from her hand. Type Amen to get blessing 373. Someone is observing this transformation in you. Quietly admiring your strength. Soon, they will approach, not with deception, but with honesty. This new person will feel completely different. They will not drain, they will uplift. They will not charm, they will honor. The contrast will be undeniable. You'll ask yourself how you ever tolerated the false when the real finally arrives. Archangel Michael says, the blessing is not just a gift, it's a reward. A crown you didn't beg for, but bled for. And now it's descending. Type Amen to get blessing 131. You were never alone in this. Even during the moments you felt isolated, heaven was watching, documenting, preparing. This exposure is not about vengeance, it's about realignment. What was wrong is being removed so what is right can take root. Do not fear what happens next. It's not chaos, it's correction. Your timeline is being purified. The woman with red nails tried to write a false chapter in your life. But the divine hand is editing the story back to truth. Type Amen to get blessing 757. Her presence will slowly become a memory. Then a lesson. Then just a name you no longer react to. But your power? That will remain. Stronger. Sharper. Sacred. You are stepping into a new field of energy. A place where authenticity rules. Where pretenders cannot survive. Comment if you're feeling this shift already. That's confirmation. You're not imagining the elevation, you're experiencing it. Type Amen to get blessing 919. She will hear of your rise and pretend to be happy for you. But her silence will be heavy with envy. That's not your concern anymore. You're not bound to carry the weight of those who meant to bury you. Let them drown in their own deceit. You are rising above. Your blessings are not delayed anymore. What she interrupted has returned to you. It's stronger now, reborn through your awakening. The red nails no longer scare you. The golden bracelets no longer tempt you. Because your soul has outgrown manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Final confirmation is near. You'll know it when you see it. One small event will reveal the full truth without you needing to search. Celebrate your protection. You caught the snake before the bite. You broke the spell before it locked. You have been chosen to see through illusions. That is your gift. That is your blessing. That is your purpose. And from this moment forward, no false light will ever deceive you again. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She will attempt one last move, a soft apology, a random message, or a subtle gesture. But don't be fooled. It's not healing she seeks, it's access she's trying to regain. You must not answer from the version of you that existed before the truth. That version was gentle but unaware. You are now awakened, sharpened by experience. Her charm will feel different now, empty, dull, transparent. Once the illusion breaks, there is no going back. The mask she wore can no longer hold power over your eyes. Comment, I see clearly now, if your spirit already feels that freedom. This isn't the end, it's your return to full alignment. Her removal was part of your divine upgrade. Type Amen to get blessing 244. She will soon feel the void where your energy used to be. She fed on your attention, your vulnerability, your light. Now she's left with echoes. She underestimated how fast your spirit could rise. She thought you needed her validation, but your validation came from a higher source. Her power came from pretending. Yours comes from truth. And truth will always outlast manipulation. Archangel Michael says, this is your liberation moment. It may feel quiet now, but heaven is celebrating in thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 191. You'll notice something beautiful in the coming days, peace. Not the fake calm that comes from silence, but real, rooted, sacred peace. Your body will feel it first. The tension in your shoulders will loosen. Your breath will deepen without effort. Then your mind will follow. No more overthinking, no more second-guessing, no more replaying conversations that drained you. Freedom is quiet, but it's powerful. The woman with the red nails will still try to haunt your energy. But now, your light is untouchable. She cannot reach what has ascended. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Someone who was influenced by her will soon come back to apologize. They will admit they didn't see clearly. They will confess they were swayed. Accept their words, but do not offer space again too quickly. This awakening is also for them, but your peace comes first. You are not responsible for their delay in discernment. You are no longer the version of yourself that allows snakes to curl up beside you. You are protected, purified, and positioned. The chains she wrapped in gold have snapped. Now, your wrists are free. And your hands are open, to receive the real. Type Amen to get blessing 838. She will begin to feel the spiritual consequences of what she did. Not because you wished her harm, but because divine law cannot be fooled. What you gave her freely, she tried to exploit. What she took from you, heaven will now take from her tenfold. And you don't need to lift a finger, just step back. Watch how her allies begin to pull away. Watch how the same charm that once hypnotized now repels. Her performance is crumbling. Comment if you felt the energy shift. It's not your imagination, it's divine justice taking form. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You will start to meet people who feel pure. People who speak without hidden motives. People whose eyes carry warmth instead of weight. That is your confirmation. The universe is restoring balance. Where you were tricked, you will now be trusted. Where you were used, you will now be uplifted. The contrast will be so bright it may bring you to tears. That's okay. Let the tears fall, they are washing away the residue of the false. The red nail woman cannot follow where you are going. Your path is guarded now. The gate is closed to manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 411. You've earned this protection through endurance. Through staying kind even when you were being used. Through staying soft even while being targeted. She taught you a powerful lesson without even realizing it. Not everyone who claps for you wants to see you win. But now you know, and now you rise. Your new blessings will not require you to shrink, explain, or defend yourself. They will come effortlessly because they are designed for the real you, not the you she tried to manipulate. Archangel Michael says, hold your head high. You didn't lose anything, you were saved from something. Type Amen to get blessing 363. If you feel like something heavy has finally left your body, it's true. Her energy was sitting in your aura like fog. Now, the fog has lifted, and clarity reigns. You may notice unexpected opportunities arriving. Messages, invitations, breakthroughs. That's the energy rushing in now that the block is gone. She will try to figure out how she lost you. She may even pretend not to care. But deep down, she knows, your spirit detected her lie, and that scared her more than anything. The most powerful thing you did? You healed in silence. You rose without warning. You reclaimed your power without revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 575. You are now entering the chapter where nothing fake can survive around you. Your energy repels deception. Your aura is coated with divine defense. Let this be your confirmation, the blessing was never in her approval, it was always in your awakening. She wasn't your connection, she was your test. And you passed. Now the real blessings, the real people, the real peace will find you. The divine light that was dimmed is now burning stronger than ever. Comment, I am restored, if you feel that truth in your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 111. From this point forward, she will exist only in memory, not influence. Her name will lose its sting. Her presence will no longer linger in your heart. You are not the same person anymore. You are wiser, cleaner, and fiercely aligned with your calling. What she meant for delay became your deliverance. The woman with red nails thought she could outplay destiny. But destiny rewrote itself around you, and now she's left behind. She will have to face the truth alone. You, however, will walk into your future accompanied by angels. Type Amen to get blessing 1001.